Hello again. What did I hear? Well, I heard that there's a dark shadow has fallen over the chosen one. Well, he got caught lying to the American people again. He said that he wasn't aware of Hillary's private server until we all learned about it. It's proven to be untrue. He also lied to the American people about hope and change. Remember all the hype? Hope and change? Well, we can still hope, and all he's left us with is the change. The only promise that he made, that he's kept, that wasn't a lie, is when he told us we're 5 days away from fundamentally transforming America. Anything and everything else that he said were lies and are lies. He's now on a campaign trail with someone that will probably be soon indicted. And he's saying that there's no one that's more qualified than Hillary to be president. What's that say when he says there's no one more qualified to be president when she's under all kinds of criminal investigations? Well, it says he's clueless, or he's continuing to lie. He lied to the American people about Obamacare. Remember, if you want your doctor, you can keep him. If you like your insurance, you can keep that as well. You're going to save $2,500 per family. You have to ask yourself a question. How can this individual get up on a platform with his sleeves rolled up and not have eggs thrown at him or cabbages thrown at him? Are the people that stupid that they're going to keep buying these lies? It's no different than Hillary. Hillary's out. And what is she doing? She's spewing lies. People need to know the truth about Hillary. The problem is, as I've stated in a couple of previous videos, the way the impeachment process works is the House of Representatives draws up the articles of impeachment. If the House maintains to be controlled by the Republicans, hopefully they'll do that if Hillary's elected president, which I don't believe she will be. But the problem then is the Senate. If the Senate reverts back to the whacked out Democrats, and you got Chuck Schumer as the majority leader, they're not going to impeach Hillary. So in essence, this whole thing is just a dog and pony show. The other problem that we have is no one really is ringing the alarm bell. The only ones that are doing it, even on a small scale, are certain talking heads from Fox, like Sean Hannity. He's doing the best that he can. And even Bret Baier is starting to voice a different tune. Once again, I don't understand how Obama can stand on the stage and not have eggs thrown at him. He's pretty much destroyed the economy. He's destroyed the health care. It's on its last legs. He's created more debt than all presidents prior. He's also released more convicted, imprisoned felons than all previous presidents combined. I did a video on that yesterday, I believe, on the 3rd of November, and I talked about the number of prisoners that tend to go back to prison. And those are only the ones that get caught. The whole thing's insane. Obama needs to be proven to be what he is, a usurper. And if Donald becomes president, hopefully he'll do that. Matter of fact, I'm pretty certain that he will do that. And Obama's pretty certain he'll do that as well. People can fool some of the people some of the time, but they can't fool all the people all the time. What we've learned is our mainstream media doesn't work. And hopefully if Donald becomes president, he'll pull the licenses of a number of these phony news agencies. The election The system itself has to be overhauled. Term limits on members of Congress, members of the Senate, 2 terms for a senator, 3 terms for a congressman, and you can't transition from one to the other, and you can't become a lobbyist once you've been a representative of the people. And the pensions aren't going to be there for someone that serves 2 terms. They're not going to get a lifetime pension. Everything needs to be overhauled. You know what the people that collect Social Security are going to receive? For the last 3 years, they've received nothing as far as an increase is concerned. And now they're going to get 0.03%. It's about $4. Now, the reason the people, including myself, wasn't giving an increase last year is they said, well, the gas prices have come down. Yeah, they might have come down, but they sure didn't come down for the previous few years. We were paying $4 or $5 a gallon. But their pensions aren't affected. Their lifestyle isn't changed. They don't care about the elderly because the elderly is just a burden on them. And if the single-payer system ever takes effect, which it probably will if Hillary steals the Oval Office, they're not going to care about the elderly. They're not going to insure the elderly. It's completely insane that the American people vote for Hillary. Hillary's got her worthless vice presidential nominee, Tim Kaine. He's running around Arizona speaking in Spanish to try to get the Spanish vote. Arizona is going to experience a 116% increase in Obamacare. Problem is, most of the people that are running around going to vote don't even have insurance because they can't afford the insurance. Even with the subsidies, they can't afford the copays, they can't afford the deductibles. The whole thing's a ball of wax that's melting in a hot Arizona sun. I'm hoping that Arizona doesn't turn blue. I'm hoping there's enough Arizonians that realize that they're being had. The blacks are being had. Fox News said that Obama's trying to garner up the black vote. Well, the blacks need to know the truth about Obama. He's a Muslim. Muslims traded in blacks. They still do. You can still buy slaves in certain parts of the world. And they're sold by who? By Muslims. Folks, you need to wake up. Fortunately, I think many people have woken up, are waking up. I don't believe that even with all the illegal voting that's going to be going on, you can't stop a movement. Donald's created a movement, a tidal wave. Don't forget to wear red. We need to take control of the White House. We need to maintain control of the Senate. We need to maintain control of the House. We need to get rid of Paul Ryan. He's a rhino. We need to get rid of Jeffrey the Flake Flake, the Snook from Snowflake, who's a total flake. We need to get rid of McCain. Flake doesn't come up for 2 years. McCain comes up in this election. Folks, the future of the country depends on a Trump presidency. Thanks for listening.